This issue of saying that we do not need to attack the president because we are also leaders, I think is misplaced. In this manner, Parliament, what is oversight? You are saying, stop attacking the president, stick to your oversight. So what is oversight according to you? Parliament is one arm of the government. In the constitutional democracy, there are three arms of government. Parliament is to oversight the executive. Why? How? Through passing laws. They can veto laws passed by the president by 2/3 majority. They can make laws. They can also, appropriate budget and, control budget. Just a minimal control, not necessarily making budget, because budget is made by the executive, but they have a minimal control on appropriation of the budget. Oversight, asking the executive questions, representing the people. That's what Parliament does on a daily basis. So you cannot ask a member of Parliament that stop attacking the executive, concentrate on the oversight. Attacking the executive is part of the oversight. Oversight is not a church service where one person does the prayer service, the other one does the hymn. He's supposed to attack the president when he's doing the wrong thing. That is an oversight. When the judiciary has subpoenas against the executive on some areas that they think they have gone against the constitution, those subpoenas are not peremendes. They are attacking the executive. They are oversighting the executive. They are oversighting. When Supreme Court, when the judiciary overrules some laws that have been passed by Parliament, they are attacking Parliament. They are not bombelezar in Parliament. So an oversight is not a child play. An oversight is supposed to be legal. So when I go and say the president is wrong in this thing, it's part of oversight in the executive. I'm not supposed to walk to the president and tell, hey, maze apa eburekebisha hapana. That is not oversight. Oversight is attacking. So I'm actually doing my work. And it is world all over. It's not Kenya alone. You see Republican attacking Democrats attacking Donald Trump. They actually hold press conferences on things that they think Donald Trump is not doing well. They actually hold demonstrations. So you want Kenya to live like it is it's living in a vacuum. And yet we borrowed our constitution from the advanced democracies. So let's not just imagine. I think some people who come to this space, and I'm afraid to say, they have an imagination that you are attacking the president, you're attacking their person. You're not supposed to attack their person. My friend, you must live with that. Just learn to live with Caleb. Whether you like it or not, I will attack your president until he does the right thing. I know I'm not palatable on this forum to some people. I was not here. I didn't come here to be eaten. I'm not sweet, by the way. I'm too rough. And you better bear with me, because unless things are done well, I'll continue being rough to you until you go to the State House and tell your president, please do things right so that Caleb can keep quiet and he has nothing to say against you. If your president does not wake up and work for this country, my friend, I'm not about to keep quiet. You've not even had enough of me. You are just starting. You are crying too early. It's going to be lethal. We are going into election. And unless that president knows why he was elected and does the right thing so that Caleb has nothing to say about him, you are going to hear Caleb until Jesus comes. This president must know why he was elected. He's not doing the right thing. I will attack him, and there's nothing you'll do to me, because you didn't give me a vote. It's the people of Saboti who are telling me that the president has not built roads in Saboti, that the president is killing young people. Why do you abduct young people when you have a constitution? Why do you abduct people when you have court? We have police cells. If somebody has done something against the constitution, arrest him, charge him. Thus we have a constitution. We cannot agree ourselves to have a pariah nation where somebody can pick you on the street and you tell us, let us not attack the president, stick to your oversight. You want our kids to be killed so that you are happy? No, this is a wrong regime that needs to be attacked. And that's why we attack it, whether it's in a funeral, in parliament, in TV, or in spaces like this one. We will attack this president until he shape up or reshape out. It is simple as that. And of course, we are not new. There are people who have condoned and collaborated with regime before. There are even at independence. Not everybody was a freedom fighter. There are those who are collaborators. Collaborators are here. They are listening to me. They are very mad that I'm talking like this. Collaborators are all over in any liberation. So I don't expect that people who are here are also not collaborators. There are collaborators on this space, and we'll call them out. We have no shame to call them out. That you cannot leave our kids being killed on the street and you come here and say, as we have to praise that president. No way. Those kids belong to people. Those are people's children. The president has children. What will happen if their children are killed carelessly? And there is no explanation to that. We are mad because this is not the country we envisage, that we'll have a country like this one. So that it has not happened to you. It's not your kid. So it is normal. But somebody is crying somewhere. The blood and the tears of one Kenya, it will affect the whole country. So we must talk against the government that is killing, abducting people instead of either talking to them. In my constituency, if you look at the WhatsApp group of Saboti, you will see people abusing me. You will see people calling me all sorts of names. I've never killed or even abused them. I never killed them. You either talk to them, you listen to them, you convince them, or you just leave them. And that's why it's called a democracy. The majority will have their way, and the minority will have their say. We'll go for an election. The ones who believe in Caleb, they will give me vote. If they don't believe me majority, I will go home. And life moves on. You don't need to kill anybody. So as I close, I think I need to briefly go through some questions that they seems that were not answered, like the unseating of the current president. People think it was difficult. I think presidents have been unsat before, if I may use that word, within Africa and across Africa. Kenya is not an isolated case. We have a new constitution. The old constitution that enabled people to be sworn in at night is no longer there. There is a judiciary that is actually part and parcel of the electoral process. Is a culmination of electoral process. So I think the current constitution does not give a president a leeway to just refuse to leave power. It is hard. I think the president has to really convince Kenyans that he deserves a second term. Otherwise, he remain a one term forever. And maybe for the first time, this country might set a new precedence of having a president serve one term unless he convinces Kenya for a second term. So it's unfortunate that the current president is going to be the first person to, to leave that legacy. And because once the citizens refused, even during Moi's time, people never thought that 24 years of Moi can just be unsat like that. But Moi went with his protege. So if 24 years of Moi just, were able to be vanished by citizens, then the same citizens who gave you power will basically take you home. I don't think there is a president in this world who cannot be removed. Anybody has a potential of being removed as long as it's a democracy and not a monarchy. Abductions is unresolved mystery, especially across the borders. There seems to be a coordinated effort among the East African countries on abduction, especially on opposition figures between Uganda, Tanzania. People have been abducted within foreign territories and nothing is being done. It is something that I think I will raise it personally through the committee and also in parliament, that it needs a little investigation. That why is it that Kenyans have been arrested in Tanzania, that are disappearing in Uganda, and likewise Tanzanians have been arrested in Kenyan soil, something that is unprecedented in the foreign policy. So this is something I raised from Committee of Foreign Affairs, Committee of Defense and Foreign Relations. There was also the issue of me complaining because I did not become a chair of PAC. I think I've been talking against the government even before the position of PAC came on. the previous chair was Mbadi, and I was still talking against the government. So I have never changed ever since last parliament. So I don't think that is a reason.